thing is,
Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from Joe Budden igniting beef with 50 Cent due to some of the comments he made on his podcast about 50's reaction to Irv Gotti. And I don't know if Joe Budden thought 50 Cent was Drake, but Joe has since began to learn the hard way after that snippet hit the web, and we'll expand on this in a moment. Today we also have more on the IFPI report that sent shockwaves across social media platforms, and as you'd see, perhaps Drake fans are more excited than Eminem fans over the fact that Eminem outperformed Kendrick in 2024. And we also got some more ignorance to explore surrounding this drama, more on this later. And starting with Joe Budden versus 50 Cent, all he had to do was speak on 50's reaction to Irv Gotti's passing, and that was all it took for 50 Cent to set his iron sights on Joe. Check out a snippet from the Joe Budden podcast that started the fire.
There's no record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
That's the part I was about to say.
The internet just keeps saying that. Maybe 50 said it somewhere. I don't know. But there is no known record of Irv Gotti trying to kill 50 Cent.
There's record of the incident in the studio where Irv himself, rest in peace, has spoken and said, yeah, he came in here, he stabbed him up a little. They've had more than just that one incident that Irv was not a part of. They've had beef. They've had real life beef. True. That have tried to harm each other for years. And that is a different level. That's not none of this hip hop shit.
Let me ask you a question. In that particular beef that we talking about, who seemingly was the aggressor in that beef?
I don't know.
Who was the aggressor? 50. 50 was the aggressor on a rapping scale, though. Preem asked 50 to chill. Yo, I'm working with this artist. They went over there to the hood to speak to Fifth, black child, because they were cool. Yo, chill. Asked 50 to chill. They had the conversation. 50 didn't want to chill. For whatever 50 reason is, on some rapping shit, I'm going to keep dissing them, and then look what it turned into. If I diss you on the record,
mix it up, because hip hop is the new meaning for I need therapy.
My thing is
Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale. 50-50, he gonna stand in it. He gonna stand strong in it.
He is.
Oh, and they had more to add about why 50 Cent was wrong, even after Joe Budden's co-host brought up the point that they only cared about this case of 50 trolling Irv because people like Irv, compared to if it was some random rapper that they had no connections with. Check out a snippet.
And I know you specifically are excluded, a couple of y'all, but the masses, right, feel this way. Saying 50 is wrong in this instance because a lot of people love Irv.
That's not true.
That is true. I'm going to tell. Let me finish. A lot of motherfuckers was running around here jokingly when all them Chicago was killing each other and smoking on this person. It was a joke because you don't know them like that. Rest in peace, and you can bleep this if you need to. But fuck Tuka was a joke in hip hop. Who had no idea who he was.
I hate when y'all do this.
It's the truth, Joe. It's the truth. This happened.
It's not the truth, Ice.
Okay,
let
me hear it. Let me hear it.
You're talking about kids. You're talking about the worst possible sector of hip hop.
Yes. And it's this big. Let's be clear, because I don't know who Tuka is.
Yeah, nobody. Listen, rest in peace to them brothers. Drill is what drill is. It got the highlight that it got. Yes, young knuckleheads that were into their murder game was running around. I'm smoking on such and such. I'm smoking on such and such. That's irrelevant to me.
And it wasn't the masses. It wasn't a
that ain't a hip hop thing.
It's not.
It's not a hip hop thing.
It's a young hip hop thing. Yes, it is.
Young niggas don't make up hip hop.
I'm fam. Neither do old.
It's not about an age thing, and you do that a lot where you try to put the ages. Listen to this. I never met Virgil in my fucking life.
Correct.
I don't know Virgil. I don't love Virgil. For somebody to say fuck a that's dead, irregardless of his family and how they feel, is disgusting. So it's not based on likability. It's not about Irv Gotti and liking Irv Gotti. If somebody says fuck somebody that's dead, I think that's nasty.
I love Fifth, but when I saw that, it made me feel bad seeing that in Irv picture. He got family and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm just saying, when the people are questioning his actions, I look at it from both sides of the coin.
And if 50 feel like that, then go smoke a cigar in the cigar room. Like, I'm not telling him how to feel.
Yeah, he could feel like that.
Yeah, feel like that. But publicly saying, yo, damn, I want him to see my new shows, or whatever the fuck is being said, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong.
And boy, it didn't take long for word about this to get to 50, who took to social media to start lighting up Joe Budden. First, he posted this: "Stay out my mix, Joe. Talking about therapy. Clown, you need to stop walking around naked. The F is you doing in the hallway with your balls out, punk. And this was from Joe Budden getting charged weeks ago for reportedly walking around naked that was caught on a Ring camera. And from the get-go, users started going off in response to 50's post. Loudly crying emoji, pick your battles, Joseph. And Joe Budden was out here acting like he's not seen Irv Gotti speak on 50 Cent getting shot before, as we even got a video of Irv talking about how it was the devil that saved 50 Cent from dying after he got shot.
Who saved him? People be like, God. Your first thing is, yo, God saved this guy. Maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved him, because he's a great engine of chaos. I don't think God would save somebody who moves like that. Everything you think of 50 is just negative. He's just an engine of negativity, beef, chaos.
A statement that clearly says the world became a worse place because 50 survived. So I don't know why Joe Budden is pretending to be surprised by 50's reaction after Irv passed, and 50 Cent started flooding social media with AI-generated pictures of Joe walking around naked, and 50 added the caption, "The F is you doing over there naked, Joe?" Thinking emoji, how you opened the damn door if you asleep, fool? Nah, F all that, you try it again, perv. And 50 wasn't done. He posted another one of those photos and added a caption, "Joe, where the F is you going? The Diamond Club in the Bronx? You shut the F out, boy." And 50 wasn't done. He posted another one and added the caption, "Joe, I'ma ask you this one last time. The F wrong with you, punk? You scaring the kids." And Drake is out here liking 50's posts, roasting Joe Budden right now. And this sparked reactions like, bruh, Joe Budden was on Drake's bum every day till he made a stupid decision to direct it at 50. Now Drake don't even have to pay attention to Budden cause 50 Cent is on Budden, and Budden definitely can't be busy cause 50 got nothing but time, loudly crying emojis. And users kept going. 50 Cent cooking Joe Budden on Instagram. Joe has forgotten that you don't mess with 50 cause he's very petty. And users kept going. Honestly, no man who's been arrested for indecent exposure can speak on what I need to do, laughing emojis. And I found it rich that someone like Joe Budden believes he's in a position to tell another person to seek therapy, and this got me rolling, laughing my bum off. Gooning in public and having opinions on people is wild as F, fam. Laughing emojis. And moving on, before we get to the Eminem segment, Drake's projected numbers got AK out here doing damage control for Drake's latest album that's projected to sell 250,000 first week. And AK's been going off. Remember, collab albums' first week sales are usually the average of both artists' solo album sales. Drake's last album, 402,000, Party Next Door last album, 37,000. Makes perfect sense why this is in the 200,000 range, and actually impressive, seeing that UMG/Spotify have sent a clear message they don't F with him. Now of course, it is true that collab albums don't perform as well as solo, but that doesn't change the fact that this is 1,000% damage control, and users were quick to pull up receipts like F all that, keep the same energy. And as you can see, when GNX did 319,000 first week, AK was out here posting about how For All the Dogs outsold all the West Coast albums combined, and AK is getting cooked to the point that he's out here spiraling. Don't worry, I'ma try to talk some sense into Drake as well for his next solo album. Since y'all care about sales now, I'll convince him to sell shirts, vinyls, and every other bundle like other rappers do to get their fake bomb numbers. And by other rappers, I think he's talking about Travis Scott, and he kept spiraling. By the way, Kendrick Lamar 247,000 GNX numbers this week was 100,000 vinyls that were pre-bought since the album dropped but only counted this week because they were shipped, and rest Super Bowl inflation. But nobody cares, it is all about the finesse. Drake needs to start finessing. And moving on to Eminem bamboozling rap fans, thanks to the IFPI's latest report, we are now getting some of the classics. Serious? But who the F is still listening to M? And we got a response to this that's set to become a future classic when a user responded, old people mainly, but no disrespect to M, he's a legend. Now hold up, you don't get to talk out of your bum and end it with no disrespect like it is all good, seeing as we got another objective report that we covered a few weeks ago when Illuminate Billboard's source reported that M was even ahead of Drake when it comes to the Gen Z audience. And all I'll say is thank goodness for these objective reports, as these people were relentless with these claims, old heads keeping M's career alive, and the ratio was complete with a screenshot of Illuminate's report. Now, it is not like there's something wrong with having an older audience. A sale is a sale, but this is simply incorrect. And Drake fans have been loving this a little too much, as this went viral. Outsold by Eminem in 2024 in the biggest year of your career. And I've seen people downplay this by claiming GNX dropped in November, but to show you just how ridiculous the posts about Kendrick 2024 being the biggest year for a rapper ever. For some context, M dropped MMLP2 in November and ended up as the #1 rapper and #2 artist in the world in 2013's IFPI report. And no one even considers 2013 to be Eminem's biggest year ever, let alone the biggest year for a rapper ever. So like we pointed out in the last video, Kendrick was set up by ignorant hip-hop heads. But that will be all for today. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.